So, you've found the right gate, you've sanitised your hands, you've been directed to the right zone, you're in the right classroom, you've wiped down your desk, you're with your friends, with your tutor group and your tutor, and it's time to say, welcome back. Welcome back to Oakbank after all of these months. It's great to see you here. We're really excited about being back together again and about the forthcoming year. All of the things that you're going to be doing, all of the fun you're going to be having, all of the learning that you're going to be showing, and all of the excellence that you are going to be displaying. It's going to be a fabulous 2020-2021. It's going to be much, much better than the last year, and we all know that we can look forward with confidence and with great happiness that it's going to be such a good time. Now, there's a few things that I want to reflect on. Firstly, it's to do with all of you. It's been a really difficult year. It's been really hard, and every single one of you has done magnificently. You've done absolutely brilliantly. All the way through the school, every year group, you've worked hard, you've been on your teams, you've been catching up, you've been keeping up with the learning, and the work that you have done means that you've got a really good foundation to go on and succeed in the future. We will do everything we can to support and to help and to make sure it's as easy as it's possible for it to be for you to go on and succeed. Last year's Year 11 deserve a really special mention. They have done phenomenally. When I joined, they showed me that they had real determination and resilience, and that they wanted to succeed. Whatever tasks they were set, they worked really hard at. They were very hard working, very committed, and they were absolutely determined to go on to the next stage of their education. So, whether or not they wanted to go on to do A-levels at a school or a college, or if they wanted to do an apprenticeship, or if they wanted to do a more practical college course, they all worked hard to be able to achieve that. And that means they've all got to do and follow their ambitions, which is brilliant. And the results they have achieved are really, really good. And I want to see those as being the standard that we're all aiming towards, so that we all, when we leave school, have really good results that mean we can go and do whatever it is we want to do. And they got there by working hard. Now, for our Year 10s, moving into Year 11s, our new Year 11s, it's going to be a difficult time for you. You have missed a big chunk of your schooling, but we'll be with you all the way, making sure that you've got the support that you need, the encouragement and the help to do the very best that you can. And what you have to remember is, it's not just Oakbank that wasn't here. It's not just Wokingham schools that were closed. It's not just English schools that are closed, but it's all the world that was closed. And so, although you're obviously going to be working to do your very best, everybody is in the same situation. So any disadvantage that you have is the same as the rest of the world. And I think that's really important, because I don't want you to get worried and think, oh no, it's impossible, I'm never going to be able to catch up. You will be able to catch up, and we will be there to help you and support you and make sure you can catch up. Now, as well as the Year 11s this year are going to have to be working very hard to make sure that they are getting the grades that they want, we're also welcoming this year our new Year 7s. And it's been a strange old time for them, saying farewell to their old school, having a couple of weeks at the end of the year where they were able to go in a little bit. But it's not been an ideal transition. They've been with us for the last couple of days last week, on Thursday and Friday, and they've started to learn their way around. And I'm sure the rest of the school will be really supportive in helping them and making life as easy as possible for them, so that they become a strong part of the Oakbank community. Because you all know, as a school, as a community, we are friendly and helpful, and we support each other. That's our way of doing things. And talking of our way of doing things, last year we started thinking about our values, our 3 values of integrity, collaboration and excellence. And these are the ways that I want us to live our life as Oakbank students, as people who are part of the Oakbank family. Integrity. Integrity is being honest. It's being true to who you are. And I think it's really important that we all are honest and true to ourselves, because in that way we will achieve what it is we want to achieve. Collaboration, working together, helping each other. As I said about the Year 7s, working with the Year 7s to make sure that if someone's lost, they can ask you to show them where to go, or to give them guidance or support or advice, but also working together to help each other, to come together in that family that I think we are as Oakbank. And then finally, excellence. And that's just what you have all shown whilst you've been away. Excellence in motivating yourself, in being resilient, in trying to achieve the best you really can. And it's also what we've seen from our Year 11 and their GCSE results. And I want to make sure that as we move through the years, those results get better and better and better. And I know they can, because I know just how good you all are and just how well you can achieve. So, integrity, collaboration and excellence. Now, in order to help us achieve these three things, we have 3 rules. And I'm just trying to get these rules up on the screen, but they've disappeared, so I'll go back. Hold on a second. Oh, it's not letting me do that. Let's try again. Here we go. So, in order to do that, we have these 3 rules. Being ready, being respectful, and being safe. Now, being ready is really important at the moment. You have to be ready to learn, and you need to have your own equipment, and that is part of being ready. We can't lend you equipment, we can't hand out pens. It's not safe at the moment to do so. So you've got to make sure you've got your own pens, you've got your own pencil, ruler, highlighter, all the things that you need to make sure that you can work properly. And it's vital that everybody does that. You can't borrow off your friends, you can't borrow off your teacher. Every single one of you needs to make sure that you've got those things. And you need to make sure also that you're on time to your lessons and you're nice and punctual, and that when you're there, you're focused and ready to learn. The second thing is respect. Talked about integrity and collaboration. We need to respect each other. We need to respect all of our peer group, all the students around us. We need to respect our teachers and the adults in the school. And finally, and really importantly, we need to respect ourselves and look after ourselves and make sure we're doing the best that we can to be successful for ourselves. And then the last one is being safe. And at the moment, that's incredibly important. There are lots of rules and regulations that we have put in place to make sure that we are as secure and as safe as we can be during this time of COVID. So it's incredibly important that you follow these guidelines and this advice, and all that information is going to be coming up soon. So take it seriously, do things properly, and if you don't, the consequences will be serious, because they could have a negative effect on everybody. They could make all of us ill, and that's really something that we can't risk. So, ready, respectful, safe, they are the rules that we've got that help us achieve our values. Have a great term, have a great year. It's really exciting that we're all back together. I'm really looking forward to seeing each of you individually and talking to you and finding out how things have been over the last 6 months. But for now, I'm going to say farewell, and I'm going to hand you back to your tutor.